Hey guys, I got a Nukes reaction video for you right now. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Enjoy.
Bearer of bad news. Popular urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers are back with another exploration at an abandoned farmhouse in Yorkshire, England. Team member, a cute little dog named Bear. They gear Bear up with a GoPro camera and a flashlight, and he starts to roam around the dark abandoned.
Oh my word. What is going on here?
Third team member, a cute little dog named Bear.
They put a GoPro on a dog and let it run around an abandoned house.
They gear Bear up with a GoPro camera and a flashlight, and he starts to roam around the dark abandoned house. But unlike any of their previous explorations, Bear immediately begins to act very strange. The little dog sniffs around, running from room to room as if he's trying to find something.
This is incredible.
Oh no, I think I know what you put him inside. What is he doing?
I don't know, but you rode.
He's on a proper mad one tonight. Go find it. Go find it. Find it. Where is he? Not very much in the bottom. Is there anything in the... What's that?
What was that?
You like a whistle? Where's Bear? Bear? My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear?
What was that?
Bear? Bear? Oh, he's coming now. That worried me. I thought he'd hurt himself or something, or...
I don't whimper.
Yeah. You
Hello.
little fool. There's something going on with you today. Unless he's caught something.
As the guys continue to explore the downstairs of the
When do we get to see the dog footage?
farmhouse, little Bear sneaks away again to take another look upstairs.
Taking the
Matt and Andy are sorting through a pile of old books when something happens that is very unsettling.
Anyway, I want to have a quick look on this bed, see if I can find anything else. Right, what? Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly.
I mean, dogs do bark randomly. That's kind of a thing that they do.
What's the love? Hey?
You found a rabbit? You found some rabbits?
What are you doing?
What is it? What you found? I wonder if there's someone outside.
Please show me the
The
dog
little
footage.
dog Bear barks and then comes charging back down the stairs. Wondering what caused the dog's strange reaction, the Finders Beepers team decides to head upstairs to check the second floor of the farmhouse. They look into one of the upstairs bedrooms, and that's when things take a terrifying turn.
What ear is that? What even is it? Like, is it out of a bathroom or something?
Like an old bathroom cabinet. That's we've got USBs.
And then how's that got a lock on it though for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother. What the f? Did you hear that? Someone has just run down those stairs.
Creepy, to be fair.
Where is it, Bear?
Question. If someone is running around this house and you don't know who they are, would you not be concerned for your dog rather than being like, where is it, Bear? Where is it? Because what if they, like, attack the dog?
What are you doing? He's covered in
he's
cobwebs.
covered in cobwebs.
Absolutely covered. Do you know the way of doing this? We can watch his footage back. Come on. Right, we need to show you something on this camera, because his camera's in my hand, of what he's just seen. And I haven't looked at all the footage yet. I've just seen one thing and it has chilled me. It has proper chilled me. Look at this.
Oh god. There's a person. There's a person. That's the right. This is the thing. This is what's so scary about fucking abandoned buildings, man. Because if that guy isn't with these two dudes... And I have to say, the fact that the dog reacted the way that it did to that dude under the bed implies the dog does not recognise the person. Because of the dog's reaction, I believe that that man is not with these guys.
But again, this is exactly the reason that I always say people are way scarier than anything paranormal.
1000%. It's the horrible, horrible thing about abandoned buildings is who, not what, who could potentially be in there.
Behind the locked door. This week, another mysterious video was shared on the NukesTop5 subreddit with no original source.
Oh. Oh! Oh, just stop for a second. No. Oh god. Ah!
A ball
What
is
the
thrown out of nowhere, and
fuck?
a little boy appears behind the cameraman, follower, and he doesn't seem to be alone.
That's horrendous. Oh. I mean, it looks like a man in a blue suit, doesn't it?
A translucent figure seems to appear out of the darkness and creepily follows the man. Now, because we don't have a source, we can only imagine just what might have happened to the man next. Because just what is this? Let me know what you think.
Is scary.
Whispers in the dark. These next 3 videos were shared by a Reddit user named Luke. Luke claims that ever since he was a child that he would experience terrifying paranormal activity when visiting his aunt's home in Iowa. The creepy old house was built way back in the 1860s. And Luke claims that ghostly events happen so often in the house that his aunt isn't even bothered by them anymore. Now, for the first time in 10 years, Luke decides to return to his aunt's house for a visit. And it did not go well. One night
I wasn't
at
expecting
around
it
2:30
to.
in the morning, Luke is woken up by the eerie sound of voices. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
I'm still hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ.
Luke is now wide awake and continues to record as the unexplained activity in the house only seems to get worse and worse.
I hear knocking again. Oh my God.
And then something happens that is pure nightmare fuel.
Oh god. What? 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 Don't hurt me. What?
A childlike voice can be heard whispering something near Luke's ear. Luke says that he can hear the voice saying, "Who's that guy?"
Great. Brilliant.
One of Luke's viewers believes that the voice then says he was killed over here.
I think he's out of there.
Luke says that the whispering in his room became so intense that he left the house and spent the rest of the night sleeping in his car. So, what do you think? Is this real evidence of the paranormal? Or
I don't know,
is
but it is horrendous.
Just an elaborate hoax? What looks back? This next video shows a group of friends taking a smoke break at an abandoned old house somewhere in the Philippines.
Nice.
The girl in the group quickly gets creeped out and insists that they all return to the car. However, the guys want to take their time, and one of them even decides to pull out his phone and film a bit.
Uh-oh.
Ay, naku, nasa na ba tayo? Gusto niyo na.
Aba, lumang pump house to, no? Wala nga. Alam mo, hindi na kita sasama dito. Masyado kang bad
Kasi naman, pwede sa kotse.
Pwede doon. Pag damoy ng nanay ko, hindi na ako papagamitin ng kotse.
Wow, what the fuck?
Well, it turns
Who's
out that
that?
the girl's creepy feeling about the old decaying house might have been right after all. Because, did you see it? As the cameraman
You said
pans
the
around,
thing.
a horrifying face appears right in front of the lens.
No.
The face doesn't look human, with creepy round eyes and thin
That is humans finding a face in things that aren't there.
pointy teeth. It appears to have no hair, no nose, and it looks like its veins are bulging underneath the skin. In fact, it looks more like some sort of horrifying creature than a person at all. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's the wall.
But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
What?
The Lake Shawnee Amusement Park.
Okay.
Paranormal investigators Dustin and Lisa from the YouTube channel The South Cax 2.0 traveled to the abandoned Lake Shawnee Amusement Park in Princeton, West Virginia. Built in 1926, the small
West Virginia.
amusement park was not exactly up to modern safety standards. It is estimated that in total, 6 people,
Ah!
mostly children,
My phone
lost
fell.
their lives here. The park was eventually
alright.
closed and left abandoned in 1966. But it is said that even today, the park is severely haunted by the ghosts of its previous visitors. Dustin and Lisa begin their investigation at an abandoned swing ride where a little girl lost her life. Lisa decides to begin what is called a pendulum session, asking questions of the spirits of the park while dangling a
Pendulum
to see
sesh.
if it will move on its own in response. What happens next is downright creepy.
The little girl that's here, the object that I'm holding, it kind of looks like a necklace, and you're more than welcome to touch it. It just lets me
Okay.
know answers to questions that I ask you. So feel free to answer as much or as little as you would
What?
like.
What's happened? Has he got a flare?
Did you see it?
No, I
While
didn't.
Lisa is asking questions to the spirit of the little girl that passed away on the swing ride, a shadow-like figure can be seen walking from right to
Fucking
left
hell.
behind the
How
two
the fuck do you spot that? That's insane. I would love to just do a solid year in America and just do all of the locations, man. Oh, you guys are spoilt for choice over there with paranormal locations.
passing through. NukesTop5 viewer Ryan McLean emailed us about a scary experience he had after a night out in Texas. So, around 2 in the morning, Ryan is driving back home when he comes to a stop at a railway crossing just as the train passes. But he spots something very unusual just across the tracks.
Yo, what the f is that?
The fuck?
Why does it look like a f***ing somebody's standing next to the goddamn car?
That must be like the light on the other side reflecting off of a sign or something, right?
What is that? The thing is totally f***ing
Oh, it is a person. That's just a person that was looking. That's probably a train spotter.
Ryan says he went over his footage thoroughly, but he's still not completely sure just what he captured.
A train spotter, surely. No?
Out of left field. These next videos were shared to TikTok by poster
Ooh.
All Day Everyday 1772, who owns a small farm in Oklahoma. He says that he and his wife recently moved to their farm and are working hard to transform the land they own into a beautiful harvestable garden and maybe raise some chickens. However, their peaceful plans get derailed when user All Day Everyday comes home from work one night to discover a light on in one of his outdoor sheds.
Just got home from work and my shed light is on. Sorry, I'm spanning the yard just to make sure nobody else is out here. I spoke to my neighbor after that last video, and he said his junior high boys have been pulling pranks on people, so I think it's them. But they don't really have anywhere to go, so I'm gonna bust in here and try and catch them. I don't know what they're doing.
Cool cut, bro. Watch this. There. There's the cut. So what he should have done, that you can see where it's jolted because he hasn't let the light fade. Whereas if he'd have just let it go purely to dark, you can see it's jolted, it's moved. That's not a natural movement. It's not smooth. That's also a morph suit.
The lights flicker on and off, and then seemingly out of nowhere, a dark figure
But you
appears
can
in front
Nukes, man. Come on, dude. You can literally see the cut.
of the shed's window. User All Day
And there's another one there. That's how they... Oh, shit, won't go back. And then that's how they get rid of them. Oh, fuck's sake, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Here we go, ready? Look, there. So look, it's there. And there'll be a jolt because he couldn't stay still long enough. Ready? And boom. Look. Not the same shot. In fact, you can see where he's overlaid them. Fucking hell. Not the same shot.
He has no idea what is happening around his farm and doesn't know what to believe anymore.
I could hazard a guess.
What do you think is going on at this small farm in Oklahoma? Did the
a
strange shadow
morph
figure
suit.
stalking the farm somehow enter and take up residence inside the home? Let me know what you think. Mirror, mirror. Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastya, and Dima from the YouTube channel Toppy travel to a very remote and secluded abandoned mansion in Russia. The large house is incredibly hard to reach, surrounded by a river and only accessible through one bridge, which has collapsed over the years.
Oh, wow.
The investigators came prepared and brought rubber shoe covers to cross the submerged part of the bridge. With all of the trouble it takes to get to the abandoned mansion, it's extremely unlikely that anyone would be at the house, especially in the middle of the night. But soon after the team arrives, they are exploring the second floor of the building and they already experience something weird.
Мне тоже послушно. Откуда, отсюда или снизу? Ну вот из комнаты как будто бы.
A loud bang suddenly comes from a room behind them. So, they decide to set up a static camera inside this room and light a few candles to try to encourage the spirits to make contact. But while they're arranging their candles, this happens.
Это что, стук был сейчас?
mean, that would fuck me up.
The eerie sound of someone or something knocking on a door from somewhere in the house can be heard, and the team starts to get a bit freaked out. After lighting 3 candles, they leave the room as the static camera keeps recording. A few minutes later, and the camera captures something disturbing.
Uh-oh. Wow.
And now the Toppy team decides to bump things up a notch. Investigator Nastia has brought along a 50-year-old mirror that allegedly can be used to summon spirits. Now, Sergey and Dima head off to a different part of the mansion, and Nastia
Leaves
goes
her
into
there.
a room all alone.
Wow.
And sits in front of the old mirror. What happens next is downright chilling.
That's a bit weird,
Nastia
to be
starts to
fair.
hear strange sounds just before a dark shape seems to form in the mirror. Nastia now realizes that she might have gone just a bit too far by
give him
bringing
that one.
the old mirror to this very haunted location.
Дима, Сергей, приходите. Что-то пошло не по плану, походу.
So, what do you think this is? Is it a ghost or something more dark and sinister? You can
Weird,
watch
I would
this
say.
entire investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel Toppy.